We have a fucking mic, boys and girls. My lord. My lord. No, the issue was there I turned on the other mic. I don't know why the fuck it didn't take mic. But we're back. We have a fucking mic, boys and girls. My lord. I'm getting playback from something though now. I think I have myself open. No, the issue was there I turned. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think we're good. No video. The Brio broke. Okay, okay, okay. Chill, 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 chill. I fucking love technical shit. Yes, yes, yes. It would appear that the Brio camera isn't outputting a video signal. But just give me a second here to see why it doesn't want to give me anything. Yes, technical issues are absolutely your fault, Ethan. There's good shit down there. There's really, really, really good shit going down on that floor, I assure you. Well, boys and girls. This is a piss-off, if I do say so myself. Successful first 5 minutes, I'll tell you that much. At this point, my camera isn't even going on, which is a total piss-off. Yeah, Luke, I genuinely might have to restart Slobs. The auction ends in like 40 minutes still. Yeah, JDD, I did take the camera and unplug it and then plug it back in. But as of right now, the camera isn't even on, which is a huge piss-off. Like right now, I just have a black camera. Just gonna try removing the, Try adding the source again here. No, what do I want? Yeah, video capture device. Something like this? Something like this will work? We'll quick fix and I'll fucking hard fix after? If you guys have never messed around with this shit, I swear, it's terrible. All of this is so annoying to do. Like, even just simple stuff like this, you know what I mean? It just, oh, such a headache. Get a little bit of zoom on there. I mean, saturation, light, all that shit looks like it's just frickin' pumped. If I can copy filters, can I paste them? No? Maybe it's just saturation that needs to come down a bit. Something like that. Something like that, we'll roll that for today. This'll work. This'll do. This will do. Welcome, 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 welcome. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Yeah, ZNG, it's terrible dealing with slobs, man. Terrible. Seriously terrible. But welcome, everyone. Welcome in. Good to see you all here. I'm excited for these auctions to end. We still got 44 minutes from any auction ending at this point. So... yeah, man, gotta jerry-rig this frickin' stream. I wanted to write Goldin auctions in eyeliner under my cheeks. You're a professional OBS and Adobe editor, and trust me, you still get confused? Yeah, seriously, man. It's just terrible. It's just tough. It's annoying as shit to deal with the stuff. Doing fantastic tonight. Yes, all Canadians are this sexy. That is just a Canadian thing. It's kind of just how it is. Pray for me for Ocarina. Petty, are you making a move on the Ocarina of Time? This one right here, I have to assume the 9.6 A++, fucking 36,000 already. I have to assume this is gonna push 70, 80. What is regular Ocarina actually sold for? Most of the time, we only ever see Collector's Edition come up. Yeah, the 9.8 for 228. Man, yeah, you're going to be pushing some real value there if you want to win the 9.6. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, you're going to be pushing Petty Party. You're just here for the bubble pop. Oh, yeah, we're all just here for the bubble pop. Matt Huskinson, front row seat, eh? You concur as a Canadian? Just a Canadian thing. It's a Canadian way. It's a Canadian way. Protect my position or whose? Quick question to all the chat. Send a Benjo Tui sealed into WATA at the beginning of July. First time it's been in post-grading for 4 weeks. Am I screwed? Pretty normal, Austin, I would say. Pretty normal at this point. You're making a go at the Final Fantasy VII. Seriously, Costa. What are you actually looking to push at that? Because that frickin' FF7, I mean, what, the other one broke 144k and I don't think it was a first print? If I am correct. 144k for the late production copy. And I'm positive that this is a first print. Yeah, this is first print. You're going to be paying out your ass, Costa, if you want to make a push on this. I make up for abs what I lack in Canadian game value. Yeah, exactly. Our dollar's worth such fuck all that I gotta have some value to my name. Missing college football for me. Holy smokes, Gregory. From one Greg to another. Yeah, seriously, Costa going to be throwing down 100k on this FF7. Oh, and the bid is way down here. It's really weird. Am I not signed in? Holy fuck, this site. That's the one thing that this site is driving me insane. They keep auto-signing me out, and it's not okay. But yeah, the bid options are way down here, which is weird. I'm still getting a straight hang of this website. It's still kind of weird, but... Oh yeah, and they have, if you guys haven't looked, they have a fucking, like, Mad comic books as well. They have a first edition 10 Charizard sitting at 220k. I can't give much commentary on comic books, but yeah, there's a lot of good shit in here. Not just video games. They're really coming out with a big bang. Yeah, imagine having the real ZNG in chat. The real ZNG. That guy's a celebrity. What's my goal for my game collecting? At this point, Knights of Old, my goal is to actually trim down and concise the whole collection. That's my actual goal right now. Is just to make everything concise down. My collection just got out of hand is the best way to put it. Admiral, I'm pretty sure all of these websites look like they're from the 90s. All of them. All of these auction websites are just from comic boomers. Don't leak the password, please, Unicorn. Picked up a sealed Pikachu Game Boy SP console. Any idea on value? A lot, Larson. That should be a really good one, honestly. How much am I going to spend today? TXX, nothing on these auctions. I'm not big ball or shot caller like fucking Costa is here, making a push at FF7. What's the least expensive item here right now? What is the minimum cost of entry right now on Goldin auctions? Okay, so you guys can win FIFA International Soccer on Game Boy. Not so bad, 1,200 bucks? Or Shaq Fu for 1,600. But remember, this 1,200 here does not include the buyer's premium. So all of these prices are 20% higher than what they show. So just keep that in mind as well. But yeah, the minimum cost of entry at 1,200 bucks, just not my kind of auction, you guys, you know? Just not my kind of auction. Yeah, Admiral, is PWC also going on tonight? The PWCC? Let's all pool our money and buy the VGA 95. Jim, are you in? How much can we all pool together to buy back the 95? These auctions are fake and the values are inflated to drive traffic and business to the WATA Goldin pipeline. The conspiracy's out, boys. Boomers feel unsafe if websites don't look like Alta Vista. Yeah, seriously. Greg, can we get some pre-auction predictions on tonight's heavy hitters? Yes. Do we have... I need to go into the Discord. That's where I should put it up, actually. I wanted to do this before going live, but I'm so fucking unprepared for everything, despite me preparing for it all day. All right. So where do we actually think the SM64 is going to fall? Now my personal here is 825,000, like I said in the video. But we'll see on that. If you're not in the Discord already, there's a link below in the description. You can just hop in the Discord. No issue at all. You guys should be able to talk in here. Frickin' Habs logo, get that shit out of there. Yeah, for the VGA one, 825. But, so put in your predictions over there on the Discord server. Because I am genuinely curious to see where you guys also think these are gonna fall. You never suggest I post my live stream early ever again? Oh, Unicorn, it was honestly the best idea you've ever had for me. Yeah, TXX, if another bid gets placed here, so all of these are 30 minutes to go now. So I'm pretty positive now that if a bid gets placed on this game, we will see this timer reset. I'm positive that that's how it works. I read it multiple times. I feel good about that. So if we see any bid, this is going to slap back up to 30 minutes. So yes, hypothetically, we could be sitting here for a while. Should you grade Star Fox Super Weekend card? Absolutely you should, Johnny. Donnie. Absolutely you should. Is this is the site allowing bids? Seems like no item has had a bid in the extended period yet. I mean, here you go. They just extended out. There you go. Right, a bid just got placed, I believe. We're back to 28 minutes. 25 minutes. Why was it showing 28 on the outside? Am I wrong? Do I just need to refresh out here as well? It doesn't refresh if I click back? Oh my god, this website. My god, this website. Are they all ending at the same time? Yes, they are, but they have the rolling ends. So, like, you know, they are ending at the same time, but they aren't ending at the same time. And I briefly touch on what I think the future value of sealed Nintendo Switch games will be and how long it might take for these games to become expensive and sought after. Freaky deaky. I expect Switch to go through a speculative wave, come down, and then come back up. You know, in the next 2 years, yeah, Switch games might very well be more expensive than they are right now. And then I think the market's going to get way ahead of itself in the next 2 to 3 years. Then it will come down, and then in the next 7 to 10 years, we'll see it go up again. Now, how high will it go? I don't know. But that's kind of my expectation for what happens with Switch games. Kind of something like that. We'll see. Where's the relaxing music? How loud is the music, Jaden? Can you even hear it? I don't even know if it's loud. I don't think it's loud. You like the way they're doing it? It gives people time to think about those big decisions? Yeah, I agree, Costa. But it also, like, is almost the opposite, it's almost the opposite ideology where, like, people panic in an auction, right? This almost gives you enough time to be sensible. Like, this almost gives you enough time where you can be like, oh, no, I'm not gonna bid on it. $1.1 million, $1.6 million, $2 million for Mario 64. You're not gonna look like me by guessing $1 million under what it goes for. Fuck, default gen, I was so wrong the last time too. Literally $1 million under. 1.25 Mario 64. Thank you for the link as well, Unicorn. 1.4 million. SM64, 765, 800. Yeah, it seems like everyone's guessing right around $1 million there for the SM64. Which, I mean, I think it has to. You know, like, I feel like anything under $1 million would be like a weak sale. Is that stupid? Is that crazy? It sounds crazy basing everything on a single sale of 1.5 that none of us think it should have hit in the first place, and then saying that this one doesn't hit $1 million, it's a weak sale. But the WATA execs are ready to bid if they don't like the prices. WATA's not in danger of anything. Manipulation happens in every market. It's no secret. People are surprised. People are not surprised or mad about this. Have only been in the forever green market. You have to refresh, Greg. Some bids are in. I think you'll have to click refresh like a madman. Oh my fucking lord. Like, come on. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to sit on the over screen. Here, so Sonic got a bid. We can see the refresh there, refresh here, refresh here. Yeah, so bids are leaking in, but the only way to, I guess, tell is if we see that the refresh has happened. What a weird system. Is there any reason this can't be done real time without me clicking refresh? Tech guys in the chat, how hard is it to make this just refresh real time? Yeah, 30 minutes gives you enough time to second guess your second guess. Exactly, exactly. That's what I think too. You think 360 games are going to go up in price in the next few months? Well, Jimmy Jackson, a lot of those 360 games are already seeing some pretty insane movement on big titles, so... I mean, I just spilled fucking water on everything. Why'd that happen? That wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. Like, dripped all over me and my mouse. Yo, what up, Andrew Milan? Not a new 30 minutes, it's a refreshed 30 minutes. You know what I mean? It will always put it back up to 30 minutes as soon as a bid is placed. But yeah, it's something. It's something. Put a rock on my F5 key? Yeah, seriously. I need a RuneScape auto clicker for this. Serious question, do I own any shirts with sleeves? JDD Deluxe, I do, but I never have a reason to wear them. That's the beauty of not having a corporate job anymore, is I simply never have a reason to wear shirts with sleeves, so I don't. No shill bidding required when there's already market euphoria. They already made the market. I agree, Addy World. Where we are right now in the market is already just crazy. Like, we're already so far ahead of needing to manipulate things at this point. Maybe Goldin will put some of their profits into web design. Yeah, seriously. Seriously. I need the frickin' that bird that drinks the water to hit my F5 key in a nice little rhythm. You could probably code a refresh script in 10 minutes. Yeah, I didn't think it'd have to be hard. It'd be hard on the site, refreshing all the games every second for every person. If they focused on a handful, it would be simple. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know enough about the actual dev and coding about that to know if it'd be easy or not, so if it's actually hard, hey, it is what it is. But Heritage Auctions really does make the live experience the best it can be when they have, you know, each game coming up in a lot. It should never have hit 1 million due to the sheer amount of supply out there. Tyrannus Rex. So when you say that, I'm genuinely curious because, you know, I hear a lot of people saying that. What do you actually think the pop report would say on Super Mario 64? Both total amount of sealed ones and total amount of sealed ones in 9.6 or 9.8 condition. I'm just genuinely curious. Like, what does common mean to you when people talk about factory sealed games? What is a common factory sealed game? Yeah, give a like on the stream. If you're sitting here hanging out, make sure to give a like. Really, really helps out the stream. Agreed fully. Can't understate how much it matters. I need to make the chat a little bit smaller, actually, is what I'm seeing. I was playing around with Chatbox the other day. I'm going to make the chat a little bit smaller if I can. So it looks like it's a little bit big. Always show messages, font setting. Let's just turn it down a little bit here. Go to that. It's always hard to play with settings like that when I don't actually have a chat, so I get to touch those settings when I actually have a chat sitting with me. Is there an auction house you can use that doesn't require 10k plus worth of items? Yeah, Pokin' Fun. I'm pretty sure that Comic Connect and Certified Link would also allow you to auction much under that minimum requirement. I think I just nerfed chat as well, so that sucks. What's my full-time job? L-dubs, I used to do marketing with Facebook. So I used to do accounting with the EMS. I am just basic accounting with the emergency services. Then I quit that to go do Facebook ads, basically. Media buying via Facebook ads, Shopify, all that stuff. And now I'm unemployed. Or I don't have an official source of income, I guess, is the way I can put it. Thank you, Yugipreneur. I'm glad you understand. Simon Space, I haven't done official bench press now in over a year, which is fucking insane to think. I haven't been back to the actual gym since the first wave of shutdowns. It's been over a year. It's been like a year and 3 or 4 months now. So I don't know what I can bench. I would very much hope that I could still do 225, but I don't know. Actual bench press I haven't done in so long now. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy to think. What's the lowest the factory sealed game can be? What do you mean, Knights of Old? What do you mean by that? You'd like to see a pop report of Mario 64 versus Earthbound Conkers? Conkers will lead that by a lot, Adam. Conkers is actually a pretty common factory sealed game. Yeah, the rarity of sealed high condition is probably rare, but the game itself was heavily... Well, Donnie, that's what matters, though. Because the high-end population count is going to be its own population count. You know, even if the game itself has, like, a lot of copies, right? Like, let's say Mario 64 has 1,000 copies. If there's only 50 of them, or 20 of them in 9.8 A++, that's what matters. Because, like, there's the total pop and the high-end pop. And those are totally different audiences in a lot of instances. You can download a Chrome plugin to auto-refresh? Good, Aggie. I might have to get one, fuck. I sound like a tech consultant? I hope I do in a good way. I hope that's a good thing. You did get yourself a stricken stream... Yeah, I have a, Adrian, I have a laptop set up beside me, but, like, very soon I do want to just buy a second monitor and actually have 2 monitors stream, because having a laptop is also running the, I'm also running the stream, obviously, but I'm watching it on an alt account. So, sort by most recent bids. Oh, here we go. So I guess, yeah, this will let us show us where the refreshes are happening. But even so, you know, we're still sitting on... What's the lowest one now? I guess I can go the opposite way. Least bids, I guess. Should show me. 17 minutes, 14 minutes, 14 minutes. 14 minutes till the first item's ending, assuming no other bids. Which, like, I assume these all are gonna get more bids. Right? They have to. There's no fucking chance of 9-8 emeralds ending at 26k. So... Even Contra Hardcorp's here, 1800. If any of these end for these prices, this will be the worst auction that's ever been ran. So, I mean... We'll see what happens. Am I looking to do video games collectibles as my full-time job? L-dubs, I would love to, but I don't know. I don't know if I will be able to, or at least not for a little while. Shopify, am I in Ottawa? I'm in Saskatchewan, Rybread. I'm in Saskatchewan. Dan lifts. My max bench was... Before the shutdown happened, Dan, I was pushing back up to 300 pounds on max. I think I was up to 275, 280, and then shutdown happened, so... I mean, call it what it is. Do I have a home gym? I don't really have a home gym, Desolate. All I have is like 2 25-pound weights, some cables, and that's it. That's okay, my collection's probably in the 7 figures by now, so I can probably retire. Alma, I'm like very confident it's not 7 figure. So I can't retire yet. Chat font size isn't the issue, it's compressed too much horizontally. Yes it is. But the compression horizontally, like, yeah, I get what you're saying about chat being compressed horizontally, but how do I stop it from being compressed horizontally? Because the chat box itself should hypothetically be able to be any size. And then I want the chat inside of it to just kind of work. You know what I mean? I can apply as a water grader. Oh, I can't do that, TXX. If I become a water grader, I'll just become biased and start grading my own shit high. That's how it works, right? You start as a normal person, then you get employed with WATA, and then you manipulate the market. I can't go down that dark path. Why is the VGA SM64 bidding so much lower than the WATA if the grades are basically the same? It has a lot to do with market confidence in WATA, Luke. People who are spending this much money have seen this much money be spent on WATA video games in the past, and if 9.8 A++ is the one pulling the highest bids and the one pulling the money, then the people with money who trust it or want to get into it have to follow the WATA money train. You're taking bigger risk on the VGA 95, whether it's sensible or not. You know what I mean? You tried buying sand weights? Simon, my dad still has freaking concrete weights down in his basement. Those sand concrete weights, oh. If it's not like rubber plated or at least steel, I fucking hate them. Yeah, that's exactly Costa, right? That Wayne Gretzky example is a good thing. Like, absolute population is one thing, but you guys have to remember that the 9.8 A++ population is something completely different. And the pop reports, even on the highest grade shit, like, if we go over to, look, if I just pull up PSA pop report, right, if we just bring up the Charizard first edition base, right? It sells for hundreds of thousands of dollars repeatedly. And its pop sits at, whoops, it's 123 in PSA 10 with 3,300 total, right? So there's two different markets here. There's just two very clearly different markets. It's one thing to talk about first edition base set Charizards and a completely another market to talk about PSA 10s. These just aren't these aren't the same conversations to be having. You know, as we go over to our Goldin here, they do have a where do I want to go? Most recent? No, I just want to go price highest first, maybe? No, lot number. Lot's what I want. Lowest lot number. They have the Charizard sitting here for 220k right now. Right? That's only PSA 10 relevant. Like, this price point doesn't matter on anything else. Like, yeah, it's going to drag up the 9 and the 8 a bit, but you can go and get yourself a first edition Charizard and not even think about the PSA 10 market. Do I think Pop Reports will have pops for each grade and number similar to PSA? It had better. It had better. If they don't have Pop Reports like broken down like that, it's gonna be pretty stupid. Growing my hair back out? No, Yugipreneur, I'll never grow it back out that long again. I will never grow it back out that long. Min bid on these are pretty rough. Some of them actually were pretty high, but it doesn't seem to matter too much. Mario 64 is gonna go for 1.1 mil. Who the hell can sit on this auction for days on end? This auction style is not gonna last. Yeah, it's a little bit weird, isn't it? You know, if Goldin Auctions or Heritage or any of them, Heritage has the best system, right? You can actually do it as a, You've seen how we can do it as an entertainment night, right? We can turn on Heritage Auctions, and because it goes lot by lot by lot, we can have a lot of fun watching it. But all of these other auction styles, is there an ending soonest? There isn't. All these other auction styles require me, right, the person streaming it, to be refreshing constantly, to be looking around constantly. It's just kind of weird. Super Mario RPG common game sealed. Not common, but not super rare, Loki. They exist, but... Tech consulting comment was good. I should be putting this analytic mind to use for good money. Well, it was pretty good money when I was doing my job with Facebook ads, Austin. But the money just stopped coming, so... In 2 years, there'll be over 50k graded of Super Mario 64 and probably over 500 to 1,000 sealed. I just don't agree. I don't agree with those kind of numbers. Too high. What's the lowest grade a sealed game can get? Yeah, 0.5 C+, I think. 0.5 C+. Why am I always rocking tanks? Because I can, Max. Because I can. It's the most comfortable shirt. If you're not wearing tank tops all the time, you're probably missing out on life. And a VGA 95 isn't the highest grade for VGA. Good point. There's also VGA 95 plus. I need to catch up on chat here a little bit. The first dead Charizard looks a bit rough. That should be a 9 in your opinion? Interesting. I didn't actually do an appraisal of it, obviously. Bowflex, Greg. Yeah, exactly. I need to get a sponsorship with Bowflex or some shit. That's the future. That's the future monetization of this channel. A Bowflex sponsorship. We'll have G Fuel in the back and Bowflex on the other side. You bought a pull-up bar for your door frame. Unicorn, I've always been afraid of those. I've always been so afraid of pull-up bars in the door frame. I just feel like I'm gonna rip the whole fucking door down. I don't like them. It gives me anxiety doing pull-ups on them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything if there's a lot of high-grade sealed Mario. High demand will keep prices high. Just look at Charizard. 25k base set Charizards, and it still commands premium. Yeah, in Assume, I assume you're talking unlimited, hey? Yeah, I know, Simon, I know. Steel and rubber weights went through the frickin' roof as soon as shutdowns happened. I know. By the way, in case you'll see this comment, I'm here because you got Carl on your channel and I follow you because you're pretty good and smart. Ergo, I follow him, now I follow you too. Adrian, the plan is all coming together. The plan is coming together. This auction isn't good for entertainment, but it's much better for the buyers. Yeah, I agree, Costa. I agree. It is. It's a buyer's auction. It's better for the people actually participating. What's interesting, though, is this Mario 64 still doesn't have another bid placed. We are down to 4 minutes. I mean, I assume that also the Mario is down to 4 minutes over here, sitting at 550k plus 20%, another 125, another 100 and what? 30k on top of that? 110k on top, 660k right now for the Mario. I'm surprised neither of those have been hit with a bid yet. I'll be honest. 26, 26, 26, 27, 10. This also here needs another bid. 9.0 TM Zelda. It is a Rev A print, but I mean, Zelda can only stay down for so long, in my humble opinion. Heritage Auctions is gonna have the first print Zelda in their next signature auction. If you guys haven't seen that. And, I feel like any price this one sells for today will be worth like twice as much after the first print sells on Heritage in a month or so. You're always in a white beater, can't beat it. It's just how life is. I recommend sorting by bids most recent. Keeps you right in the action. Goldin auctions. Glad you're in here, man. Yeah, sorting by most recent is really good, but then I also lose track of items that could actually end, is my issue with sorting by most recent. I see what's getting auctions, but then I don't have a, I don't have a countdown as to what is going to end. Like down here, right, we have 2 minutes left on Metal Gear and shit. And the most entertaining part of these, in my humble opinion, is when we get to sweat it out right at the end and we're waiting to see that anticipation if there's another auction or another bid going to be placed. So, you know, sorting by most recent bids is great, but then you have 30 minutes until it gets to the, like, exciting part, so to speak. Batman 1 was over 1 mil earlier with 250k as the min bid. Timer restarted, but it's only 1.1 mil. Something strange. Something strange. Get the Greg Fitness win. Yeah, soon, soon, soon. Of course Golden Auctions is commenting here. It's a big stream. It's a big stream. A big, important stream. Mortal Kombat at 66k and Minecraft 10k are the most absurd. That's interesting, Box, that you say that the Mortal Kombat is absurd. Absurd? Why am I saying it weird? I'm saying it with a Z. Absurd, sitting at 98k or whatever it is. Not 98k, what was it at? Just find it here. Mortal Kombat sitting at 66,000. I don't believe we've ever seen a 9.8 come up to market. And although it's not the, you know, not a 9.8A++, we've never seen a 9.8, I don't believe. Yes, I also collect graded weights. Who's spending 10K? You're Admiral hitting Goldin with the hot takes. Jesus. New site coming soon. Holy shit, Goldin auctions. That's exactly what I like to hear. Do you guys have any plans on doing a different methodology? A different methodology in how your bids end? I mean, obviously you guys don't have to. I'm also going to turn the music back on. I preferred the music. We back to vibing. We might be here a while, so I'm a vibe. I just need to make sure it didn't get turned up in any way. Nah, it's still low. Put 100 per page? I had it at 100 per page, Jim. It keeps yeah, I have it at 100 per page. I have it at 100 per page. We good on that. Music seems louder than before, am I wrong? Just let me know if it's too loud. Go back to Wreckage Max Clean. You got some games back from WATA today, and one of them is damage in the game. Casing. You emailed them, now I'm waiting for a response. Yeah, as I load it, unfortunately, that's pretty standard fare, unfortunately. There we go. I think the music was actually loud as shit. Pretty sure that's better. Fucking Windows Media Player, I tell you boys. Too loud, too loud, too loud. Yep. Yep, I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. Don't worry, I gotcha. They need an app, make it easy? Yeah, seriously. Okay, so at this point though, shit, there should be some stuff that actually might have ended. Not price lowest, I need least amount of bids. Least bids. Lot ended. 9.88++. Did this end? If this ended, holy shit. How do we see results? Show me results immediately. Past auction results. Oh my god. Pokemon Emerald. Go. Goldin auctions. How do I see the price? Is this the price I'm supposed to assume? 26,000? Is that it? Is that a real closed price right there? 6,000 Tecmo? 3,500 over here? 4,500 right here for a 9.4 A+? I think that's what I'm seeing here. Let me get prices highest to lowest here. The VGA one's still going. Lot is closed. 650K plus 20% on top. 770K, 760K. Wow. Wow. I just get caught up on chat. You should have bid on some of this FML. Yeah, Petty, my god. If this is the case, I have to assume a lot of these are just gonna flop over to Heritage Auctions. Even this one, right? What is this? 660K of an end price then? 550K, I believe, with 20% on top. 660K for the Mario, which is right in line with the last one sold for on Heritage, I believe. But You know, we saw Emerald sell for 144,000, I think it was, over on Heritage. Oh man, they're actually gonna have emeralds on here. I forgot. I forgot that they're a real auction house and they're actually gonna sell emeralds. What did the 9.8 sell for on here? 72,000. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. 144 was something else, but 72,000 over on Heritage back in July. Even 55,000 in April. That emerald's a tough result. Did I see the recent auction on Heritage last week for the Spider-Man comic book from 1962, 3.6? Yeah, I did. I did see that. I did see that. The 3.6 mil. I'm getting a bit of lag on my side. Not sure what side it's going on. I'm back. I'm back on my side. More like bronze in auctions, am I right? Jesus. Bunch of Ripper Magoos buying. Good luck to any potential buyers tonight. Hopefully they all go this cheap. Cheap in quotations, yeah. Keep the dream alive, Greg. Thank you, Dane's Collection. Thank you. Y'all told me it would cost 100K. Fools. What'd the 9.8 sell for? 39,000, hey? Oh my god. Wow, 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 wow. The amount of analysis. 48,000 for Link to the Past 9.4A plus. Wow, 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 wow. Is this going to cause a lot of headlines and stir? This is going to get people riled. You and 4 buddies split that one? I mean, great purchase, honestly. Yeah, I agree. GoldenEye, though, is sitting here crushing quietly, right? Like, GoldenEye at 48K is still huge. Let's just go through, I guess, what everything that's closed. So 650K for the Mario is over about half what it was. This closed for 660, which is right in line with the other hang tab that sold on Goldin. This one's still pushing hard at 200K. The Sonic is still pushing at 190, Zelda at 140, Mario 2 at 111. Couple Mario's still going, 66,000 on Mortal Kombat. There is no real comp there to compare. 48K on Zelda sounds... Let's see what Heritage has done. I think it sounds low, but I can't remember how high the one was over here. Yeah, 96,000 over here, so half as much as the 9.2 from July. GoldenEye's still pushing strong, doing really well. There's nothing there. The Ocarina of Time, 36,000. Wow, wow, wow. 39 there on Chrono. Mario 3, 28,000 for 9.6. Street Fighter 2, 988++. The Golden there. Emerald, I mean. Not Golden. Golden Auctions is the auction. 85 plus for 17,000. That's where those have been ending for. 16,000 on Tecmo, that one's still alive. 13,000 on Mario Bros. 2, 13,000 on Double Dribble, which I think Double Dribble is kind of strong, actually. Turtles is still pushing hard here at 15K. We have a lower grade Mario at 13. Emerald 928 for 13,000. 94A Super Metroid 13,000. 12,000 for the 85 plus Zelda. Donkey Kong Country 9.4A plus, 9.2A Final Fantasy. Super Smash Bros 9.0B plus for 11,000, or for the exact same price you could buy Minecraft. 10,000 for the test cart. Tony Hawk's is still pushing strong at 10K. And sorry, make sure you add 20% to every number I'm saying. I can't do the mental math that quick. Silent Hill ended at 8,500 there. Pokemon Blue 9,000. What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? My camera got out of focus. Maybe I can focus it back up quick. So buy Goldin, sell Heritage. I mean, yeah, Alma, thanks for the 20% there. I need that. This auction will kill Goldin auctions as far as high-end games are concerned. It's not going to help them. So tonight is the night to buy. See, if there were stock tickers, they would be all pointing down in red. That's when you buy, hee hee. Yeah, I mean, funny nerd, you're not wrong. They don't include the 20%. They don't include the 20%. Do you think mint games were cheap before? Before what, JK? I'm pretty bearish on the market in general, but I have to think some of this can be chalked up to poor UX of the site and confusing bidding process. Nobody is going to chance selling games with them after this. Goldin auctions equal game over, shut down now after we steal some of these prices, Lamau. Greg, quick, we can still bid on Shaq Fu. There's still time. Oh my god, as if Shaq Fu's still up. 5,500 on the silver, 9.48++. This feels like a decent price for a 948++ too. Contra's still going hard there, 7.08. This closed at 5,000. I was expecting a little bit more action here as well, actually. I don't know the last time we've seen a 988++. It's not the rarest game in the world here, Mario Party 2, but... Diablo 1 closed at 4,250. You know, it's such a tough spot now. I look at a lot of these and I'm like, man, this feels like a good deal. You know what I mean? Or are we just being deceived? Are we just being tricked by everything? And the Contra Hard Corps is still up too at 9.68++ at 2,000. And Komodo Hype, regret the Greg stream. Sorry chat with Carl and sub. Yo, appreciate it, Cow and a Pie. Appreciate it. Contra is a steal for sure. Mario Party 2 has cases. Yeah, Maximus, I know it's not the rarest game in the world, but I don't know the last time we actually saw a 988++ come up. Pretty sure the Toads are sitting right around 16k, Maximus. Where the hell are they? There they are. Yeah, they're sitting at 16k plus 20%. They're sitting at 19,000. Yeah, Steven, the Mario 64 sold for 760k, I believe. 760k total. Buy Goldin VGA, regrade with WATA, sell Heritage. Greg, is this a viable business strat? Casey, it might be. I got the 9.4 silver, that was a steal. Yeah, Matt, that's how I feel too. Maybe it's not Goldin auctions we should be blaming. Personally, I don't want a WATA graded game anymore, and VGA looks cleaner and more minimal anyway. People will do that, lol. Yeah, well, yeah, people will do that. Johnny, like, maybe. But I think Carl's Job's video had any impact on these exceptionally low prices. Desolate, it's too tough to do that kind of analysis, right? There's just so many variables to say what. Like, we would have to see the Heritage auction. And even then, I don't know if we could chalk it up right back to Carl's video, but... Bad for Heritage as well because it will slow buyers down. If there now exists a perception that games can be purchased cheaper elsewhere, this is bad. I agree with that. Market perception will change quickly with what people think stuff should be selling. SM64, 50% haircut for the Heritage buyer. Yeah, Levi. Literally a 50% haircut on it. 650 plus 20%. 780k? If those numbers are wrong, sorry. No, the market correction has been on the card for months. I mean, some kind of correction I think is, you know, reasonable. It's just so hard to say what is a natural correction versus what is the items being on Goldin versus, you know what I mean? How do you guys feel about everything we've seen so far tonight? I'm a little bit surprised, obviously. Obviously, I'm underwhelmed as well. I don't want to hide that, right? I am a bit underwhelmed by a lot of the end prices. Surprised, maybe I shouldn't be. I don't know. How do you guys feel? How do you guys feel? Heritage Auctions has more of an audience. And while Goldin, no one knows, that's why Heritage will still be up there. I agree, Heritage, you know, does have more eyes, more audience, more platform at this point. The only thing that matters now is the next Heritage auction. Yeah, that's where my mind is too. What's a better 10K buy, the Zelda test card or Minecraft? Minecraft default gen. Get it to your head. Minecraft. You have to understand default gen. This auction format really was a bad idea. It's just a weird format thing. I don't know if it's inherently bad or good, but you know, it's kind of like how I said that you can take the time to think. Because I think a lot of like auction anxiety comes down with you not having the time to think. Are there any actual collectors that buy these games planning to own them long term, or is it mostly all people investing to sell for a profit in the future? Streaky, it is a combination of both. It really is. At the highest of high levels, right? At these 550K levels, it's hard to say what the purpose of the purchase is. You know, obviously investment and speculation is going to be a large part of it no matter what. But if we're just talking about games ending in the 10 to 50,000 range, a lot of the people might just want them for personal collection. Sealed Super Mario 64 should cost $250. Strat, it will never cost that again. It barely ever cost that, actually. Even in like 2018, it cost more than that. I'm sad they didn't list Crash Team Racing I could cop for cheap. You figured Goldin will be lower, marketing wasn't there, no game whales. Yeah, like, I figured they would be lower as well. I just don't know what is a reasonable lower amount. Because as far as I know, Goldin Auctions is going to do another one. They are. So, maybe more advertisement, more influencers, I don't know. Maybe this auction alone will help exposure, hurt it, it's hard to say. 650K is a more accurate price to the Mario 64. The 1.5 mil was an anomaly caused by rich, misinformed Blizzard, not a standard. Yeah, I agree with that fully Hadouken as well, right? All of us saw the first Mario 64 sell for 1.5 million, right? And literally everyone said it was probably too expensive. So what we're seeing now on the Mario 64 sell for, weird it doesn't show it down there, sell for 780K is probably, yes, a far better representation of what the market actually has. As for the Pokemon games that ended and stuff like that, I don't know, like 48K for the Zelda, is that a more accurate representation or is that a shitty sale? It's more the other ones that I'm more curious in than simply the Mario 64. Take away the absolute insanity of the last few Heritage, these prices are still absolutely fantastic. Yeah, that is the whole take a step back approach there, Matt. I agree with that. You feel like wasting too much damn time? What did you say? Too much damn time removing stickers from my games when I could be buying Goldin and selling Heritage. Maybe it's not too late. The SM64 buyers could dump it in the upcoming signature and double their money instantly. Like, maybe. May the Graded Seal Empire fall. All hail Sticky Candy and Sanda covered. Soda covered loose carts. Jesus Christ, I couldn't even say that. No, TW, I'm just kidding. I would take the test cart 10 out of 10 times. But I don't personally understand the value of Minecraft. I think it's crazy. You're disappointed you missed the Emerald. I expected it to exceed my budget. Yeah, see, I think a lot of people too might not have even made accounts, or if they didn't have accounts put over the $10,000 limits, or the Golden Media Manager went quiet as they started closing. Told to get off streams or people going Lord of the Flies in their office. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You can't count the number of times you bid on something without thinking. Well, that's what I mean, right, Johnny? When you get nervous about it, you just kind of hit the bid button and then you're like, oh, fuck. But when you have 30 minutes between every single bid, it's just, it loses that, it loses that anxiety. I mean, there are still some games pushing here. What is our closest end time here? GoldenEye's ticking down, Mario are there, God of War. Battletoads closed, Maximus, at 16K plus 20, 19.2. This one closed at 12 something. I just need to close this or mute this next time it pings. Minecraft closed at 12,000. You know, this is a hollow box right there, I believe. 3,000 feels, oh my god. Interesting Golden auctions. I really want to see how they think it went. I really want to see how they think it went. If you're not in the Discord already, too, and you want to be a part of the Discord, go ahead and join the link down below. It's a pretty chill place. Can Goldin set a new standard in pricing? I don't think they can, but... You only knew about Goldin from me mentioning it in the previous videos. Why aren't any of these auction complete in box but not sealed? So the past few years, I was kind of wanting to collect the entire Advance Wars series. Now with the current spike, I think it's worth getting it, or have DBS new in box not spiked as much. They haven't spiked as much, Cow in a Pie, but they're still expensive. PSA 10 Lugia sold for 37k. Oh my god. These buyers getting games at a good price also means their games are worth less. That sucks. Well, it's interesting. It's interesting. High-end game room drama. Oh man, I can't wait to go get into the Facebooks. It's gonna be crazy. Good thing I advised Retro Rick to sell with Heritage. Heritage still commands the best price, Calrock. I just go with what I see. This is a dump to you? I'm just kidding. I'm sitting on quite a few sealed games, just not interested in putting them into this market at this time. Moral of the story, do not sell your stuff at Goldin. I mean, I think a lot of people are simply going to take that away, right? It's hard to say if that same cabal even showed up to this auction for his glory, right? If there is a cabal of people, as you put it, did they even know about this auction happened? Are the sellers crying? Game Gear? Game Gear, there's no eyes on Game Gear yet. Dude, you don't know that WATA is manipulating the market? Oh my god, Shiny Haunter. Games only go up. Collectibles are the future. This guy gets it. Market dump time. The fun is over. Market makers going for the next big thing. Hockey cards. Are you serious with that, Cases, or no? George Serra's taking over the video game market. Yup. Yeah, last I saw, PSA 10 Lugia was much closer to 100k. The Grand Theft Auto did not close yet. I think StarTide asked me about that one. It is not closed yet. But we did have some ticking down here at the bottom, so I do just want to refresh again. The high-end Facebook group was definitely aware. Now, the high-end Facebook group isn't going to be able to push this, though. There's not enough money in that group. There's good money there, but this takes actual, like, millionaire-type money. A single Facebook group isn't going to be able to prop values this high. The Mario 2 94A Plus at 111 seems very strong. There goes Contra 7.0A for 5k. 6k, sorry. And this is 132. God of War 9.8A Plus 3000. That also feels like a steal, isn't it? For the actual security strip version? This Contra Hard Corps here, if this ends for 3,200, oh my lord. That's gonna be crazy. You know, I wish I actually had money to be bidding on these auctions. Because, you know, it does feel like a lot of stuff here did sell a little bit soft. And whether or not buying this stuff that sells soft is a good idea, or it's a sign of things to come, we'll see in the next Heritage auction, right? We'll see how people react to this, because it is fully possible that you can just take advantage of arbitrage as well. What a slaughter! People will be making 300 times return instead of 500. The market is dead, StarTide. The market is dead. Have you ever seen a Knuckles Chaotix on auctions, possibly the rare Sonic titles, and haven't seen it ever listed? Knuckles Chaotix for Sega 32X? I haven't seen one in a while. We take down outside advertisements or auctions or sales. Yeah, okay. What about Pokemon Red, Rattata 96A++? I think it's still up. Yeah, it's still up right here. It's sitting at 32,000 with premium. I assume this... Let's just go over to Heritage here and see what the Pokemon Red did. I think this has to go a lot higher to even get close to matching the Heritage sale that took place. 948++, that was a Sandshrew. 98 Rattata. Sandshrew 72k. Okay, well, no, that's a late print. 968++ from April 2nd. There isn't really a good comp, I don't think. At least I'm not seeing it here. So it's gonna fall somewhere. It's gonna fall somewhere from this 9811 and this 94. Well, that's a Sandshrew as well. You'd expect it somewhere like 30, 40, 50,000 based on these numbers. Is that crazy? 30, 40, 50, somewhere in there? This one's sitting at 32 right now, so it's not terrible if that's where it ends. Do I care about Tuesday auctions at Heritage? Yes. Although they are not as, they don't matter as much. What's the most expensive item in my collection? I have a Donkey Kong Jr. hang tab, 85+. That's my most expensive item, L-dubs. Low key, that GTA PC script is doing way better than I figured. Yeah, likewise, man. It was sitting at like 20,000, I think. That GTA script, where the hell was it? Where the hell was it? The GTA script. There it is. It's a really cool item, honestly. I'll let you guys go ahead and read it. Because it really is a cool item, and I agree. An item like this is selling very strong, despite us seeing a lot of WATA games sell low. Lee, there are some standout sales tonight for sure, but there are also some low standout sales tonight. There's definitely a bit of both going on. Once conventions start getting going again, we'll see an even greater correction. Games on eBay have been going up. I think you haven't been buying. Vintage value. Keep it friendly in chat, man. What does hang tab mean in terms of rarity? Why is it rarer? It's a lot earlier. It's a lot earlier. It's just an earlier print on black box games to have a hang tab countify. They're going to lose like 100k on the charity Pokemon packs. Are those the dumb money packs? Are they up here? Petty Party. The Goldin auctions one? Is that what you're talking about? I'm just going to go to all here. A sealed high-grade Flintstones Dinosaur Peak is rarer than SM64, but it'll never show up in quantity for auction because that would be a true collector copy. I mean, sure, Tyranus Rex, but, like, only talking about rarity is only talking about one dimension of the market. You know, I have a ton of rare games that nobody wants. I don't expect them to ever sell for anything. SM Pratt won 4 of the charity packs? Oh my god, that sucks. That actually sucks if they're, you know, those charity packs are going through Goldin and they are selling soft as well. That just sucks for the overall charity. Head over to trading card games. Where the hell are their charity packs? Are these the packs? Nope. Do they have them as separate packs, or what did they list them as? Yeah, 39k for the PSA 10. What was the actual condition on that PSA 10? Is it actually decent? The Ho-Oh's 4k. What? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think... Here they are. Here they are. I don't think that this is a video games only thing, though. That's, I guess, what I'm hearing here and seeing here from the Goldin auctions is that these soft sale prices are not video game exclusive. Now, I mean, that's me taking a big dose of copium, right? But if it is true that other shit is also selling low, then I think it's more a Goldin auctions issue than a video game market specific issue. Sonic is ticking down here too, sitting at about 230k. Interestingly, the comic book sales seem to be strong or in line with market. What does Goldin Auctions actually specialize in? Like, if you had to pick one category for Goldin Auctions, are they sports cards? Are they comics? What are they? What is their main focus? Yeah, exactly. What would you rather have in your collection? Mario 64 or Flintstones? Flintstones is gonna absolutely fall out of the collector consciousness in the next 10 years. The only reason it's even propped is by full set collecting. And as full set collecting begins to wane, games like Flintstones are going to wane with it. Sports cards? Okay. Okay. Cards, sports cards. This is our first comic book auction. Interesting, interesting. Sports cards. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Let's just filter by highest price here again and see if any of the other ones have closed. We got 3 minutes left on the 95, sitting at 240k. The Zelda sitting at almost 200k there, 190-ish. What was this, a 7.0 B plus hang tab? 86,000, almost, yeah, 100,000 end price there. Okay, so the GoldenEye sold for 48,000, which on GoldenEye for a 9.4 A++, I think is super strong. I think that's a super strong GoldenEye sale. You know, but then you look over at the Ocarina of Time selling for 36, and that one feels much weaker. Same with the Mario Bros. 3 for 28. And I know that Mario 3 is a common title. I know that, but it's been heavily propped by demand for the last while. Just gonna close that for now. The Pokemon is still going. And you know, the Emerald 9.8 for 26. Even if you add on to 20%, it's like 30k. Of course, they reset that again. Go back to 100. Now Goldin wants to enter historical documents, video games, and comics. Full set collecting was more of a thing when collecting was a hobby. The days of more an investment. There's no point in full set collecting when your goal is to resell for profit. Yeah, full set collecting is definitely a passion-oriented collecting model. Tony Hawk is still running, actually. I think it was hovering around 10,000. There it is. Oh no, it closed. Okay, $12,000 on Tony Hawk, 9.2 A+. Which again, 9.2 A+, Tony Hawk for 10 seems very strong. I don't even think we've seen one on Heritage. If I am correct. Okay, we had a 9.6 A+ sell for 16,000 back in July. 9.6 A+ versus 9.2 A+, right? Like, that's a pretty strong sale. At 12,000 for the 9.2 A+. Star Fox 9.4 A+, 9,500. The Metroid 8.5 A+ for 9,500. This also, I know it's an oval, I know it's a late print, but like 11,000 for Metroid, just relative to everything else we've seen going on, feels a bit soft. Gran Turismo 9.8 A++, 9,000, 11,000. I keep trying to remember that on the 20%, but Silent Hill 10,000, 10,000 here as well for a 9.0 A, hey? Wow. Wow. You know, it's a little bit exciting because you watch this auction end and all of a sudden the market feels like it might be in reach again. I mean, not in reach, but you know what I mean. You might be able to buy something again. The normal person might be able to buy something again. Yeah, 9.4 A++, 2 on the no ESRB yellow. Damn. 5,500, same with that. This is going to close at 5,500, I assume. Yeah, GoldenEye sells high on Goldin. That's the real conspiracy. Who is spending over 100k plus to just have a sealed game? I don't know, Smitty. The same people paying 100k to own a comic book, I guess. Other than top 5 games in this auction, I'd like to know the middle of the pack games have fared. That's what I'm looking at more right now. That's what I'm looking at more right now, Johnny. You bought the no ESRB yellow as well? I'm not surprised. Not surprised. You know collectors that full set sealed games. Oh. Yeah, I agree. Full setting was ever only realistic because NES prices were realistic as well. Same with N64 prices. You sold your VGA 90 Tony Hawk for 20k. Yeah, so I mean, Tony Hawk did pretty strong, all things considered. It's nice Goldin isn't auctioning just WATA, even though they're under the same parent company. Yeah, HG Monty, that was surprising to me as well, that they did bring in VGA games, despite, you know, having the direct WATA ties. The LOB first case is about to break 500k. Yeah, I saw that too. That's insane, a case of LOB first. The music stopped, bump it! No, it won't break 1 million, no shot. Let me just shuffle him. Give him a good shuffle. We'll start at the back and go to the front. Yeah, that would mean that a case of base set unlimited, shadowless, or first ed has to be close to 1 mil. I agree 100%. I agree 100% with that. Contra 7.08 for 5k seems decent. The Mario Party is decent. Pokemon card game. Turtles 2, 9.2B plus. A lot of these aren't exceptional items that are selling in the mid-range here. You know, like 9.2A plus for 47.50. I need to do more in-depth price analysis on a lot of these on these good games in mid grades. Oh, I didn't put in curse. I meant to put in curse. I assume Heritage has sold a few of these. 9.2A with the trip, 9.2A as well, September, July, I guess this, 9.2A back in July of this year, 8.5A, what was this? 9.2A plus 47.50 plus 20%, like almost 6,000, 5,500-ish. 9.2A for 38.40, yeah, like this sold pretty good, right? Like pretty good sale, all things considered. 9.8A plus plus Sonic is still going. I have to assume this is the first FIFA game over here, selling for 47.50. 9.4A plus Metal Gear sounds a little bit soft at 4,500. The Diablo seems light at 4,250. This is still going at 7.5A, not a great grade. 9.4A plus Sunshine is still running. This here is about to come to a close. 9.0A plus Tronbon. 2,200. Paper Mario 2,000. Yeah, that's ended. This I think is absolute robbery. $2,400 for Contra Hard Corps 96A++. Just, you know, feels light, feels cheap. Feels low on some of them for sure. I'm starting to see young collectors not give two hoots about that gen and focusing on Gen 5-6. Saturday night is stupid in my opinion. I don't know what night you should host this type of stuff, Jason. I was surprised by how late the auctions were in general. Like, you know, they started ending at 10 p.m. Eastern time and then have the extending 30 minutes. Like, even right now, it's 9 p.m. for me and I'm not on Eastern time. So, it's just pretty frickin' insane. How is that not good? Longer term investment will be dead by the time they're not mooning any more. Fortnite cards, tabs, yeah, exactly. Black Knight, Peely. Fucking get some, Admiral. Yeah, games do sell higher on eBay than Heritage sometimes. There are people who are buying Heritage weekly items and flipping them on eBay. That is also something that does exist and is happening. So don't think that the Heritage sales are, you know, the be-all end-all highest type of auction. It really is game specific and selling certain games that do very well on Heritage. Other games sell like shit on Heritage auctions. So it's not only those ones. The green shiz. Using the proper name, proper everything, man. I appreciate the $5. Much appreciated, man. Late, it's 4 a.m. here. Yeah, man, like, I don't know. In Contra Hard Corp's defense, I've seen like 30 graded in 2 years. Not too hard to find, even at 9.8 A++. Interesting, Startide. Interesting. See, once the dry up happened, I mean, the 2020 wave of everything buying, I just don't see Hard Corps nearly as much anymore. Don't see it that much at all. Pogs are next. We heard it here first. Yeah, fuck. Time to bust out the old Pog collection. You're a collector, so you actually know prices. Seems a lot of you don't collect or something? So what did Mario 64 go for? 760k, Liart. Right there. 650k plus 20%. 780k? 780. Which, I mean, realistically does feel like a far, far more realistic price for Mario 64. You know? But you're still gonna see everyone, you know, it doesn't matter if it's a realistic price and that the other one was a highly inflated price. The same way that the fake price boosted the market, the same type of headlines and talk down will now act like the market got crushed. So, I mean, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. You need to get your slammers graded. I never knew how to play Pogs. We just had them. We just had Pogs. What's my explanation for such a discrepancy? It's so hard for His Glory because, like I said, we only have 2 price points, right? So now we have one that's insanely high and then one that cut in half. So, you know, which one is the more realistic price point for Mario 64? The huge question is now, where does the third one fall? Does the third one fall for 700k? In which case, this is probably a more realistic price point. And here's the VGA 95U closed at 240k. The Zelda's still going. Sonic is still going. Got another $10,000 bid in. What the hell is still running? Chrono Trigger is still running as of right now, as is this Mario Bros. This Mario Bros is going pretty damn strong though, at 100k. Even Tyson is going pretty decent, I think, at 39,000 here. And this Marvel vs. Capcom, is this not fucking crushing at 39,000? Oh, this auction is so weird. Was that a Dreamcast version or was that PlayStation version? I don't think we've ever seen it. We saw the Dreamcast version, and that was back in April of 2020. So yeah, like Marvel vs. Capcom showing pretty strong. It really is a complete mixed bag here. This one got more bids. We're up to 26k plus 20% now. It looks like Grand Theft Auto got another bid as well. Oh, nope, closed. 24k for the Grand Theft Auto. Zelda got bid still. Turtles is still going. The 30-minute is actually insane. It's actually insane. Because you could, if you literally wanted to just slow play someone, you could wait 29 minutes each time and then just put in the minimum bid. And that just seems fucked. You just bought Skittles and you got home and the Skittles started spilling out of the Skittles bag was opened and then resealed. would I still eat them? I probably would, Clint, to be completely honest with you. Maybe that's a hot take, but yeah, I would still probably eat those Skittles. You went out to get them, you're hungry for Skittles, it'd be pretty tough to turn them down. Is now the best time to sell high-graded hang tab NES games? I don't know, Stephen Chin. That's hard. That's hard. You could stomp that VGA 95 Mario under your boot, cross it to WATA, and double your money. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up that, you know, 240k here and 780. Like 30%. Did anyone get the Tron Bond? I was bidding on that, but 2k was my limit. Oh, Alma, you could have just pushed it a little bit higher. A 95 plus would be better than any WATA grade. At least you know there are no holes in it. WATA ignores non-visible scuffing when grading. Yeah, the 95 plus really is the penultimate grade. I agree. PS1 MVC is a different planet of rarity compared to DC. Oh, interesting, Undamned. Interesting. Just seems like you guys are against the market, but don't really care about it or collect it. That doesn't seem right to me either. There's a lot of people like that, JK. There's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people that just watch for the entertainment value of it. That don't actually really have a great gauge of the market. But the Ishihara Pokemon card is at 220k? Seriously? Seriously? Holy fuck, Ishihara. This is just madness. What is this sold for in the past, Admiral? Give me some actual comps on this. Okay, there's a comp, I guess. A 7 sold for this. Yeah, I agree. Every collector resells. Every collector is going to resell or trade at some point. At some point in time, you'll resell or trade. Yeah, Canada has a lot of major talent. The Weeknd, Drake, Justin Bieber, and Get the Greg. Imagine selling a card your boss gave to you as a gift for his B-Day party. Yo, fuck it. That was the real gift he gave you. Is this weak as well, Admiral, selling for 220k, or is this a pretty shitty 10? How do I high-res this? Ah, this is a pretty shitty 10. There's whitening on almost every corner edge here, if I'm not mistaken. Am I crazy? I don't know if the front really shows anything. $220k does feel a bit light though, but I don't follow the PSA 10 market that much. And see, now we reach the stupid part of the night though, where, okay, we have Sonic over here, right? Still doing fucking great. Had the timer reset again. Let's just go most recent bids. This is the issue with this auction format. 260k, right? Still getting pumped. We're sitting here for another 30 minutes, at minimum, for Sonic. And we're down to barely any items actually up for auction. You know, Pokemon Blue is like the last one here. So we still have the Fortnite cards as well. This sitting at 2,500. So, I don't really know. It's just a weird format. And it just, you get into a spot where you're going to be sitting here for like 3 hours. No way that's a 10? Yeah. That's kind of what I considered. That Zard would grade an 8 in 2021. Don't even think that would get a 9? Fuck. Yeah, HG Monty, you know, it's an interesting thing because there are only a few video games, like truly a few video games that you will never be able to buy back. You know? Otherwise, if we're talking about complete in-box games, there's no video game that you will not have another chance to buy back if we're talking about complete in-box. So, if we get into sealed, high-grade sealed stuff, yeah, there are some where you'll just never be able to get them back, but yeah, that's what I mean. The site doesn't even have an ending soonest, right? So I can't even click on ending soonest to see what the most exciting spot is. Like, where should we be sweating, right? We should have been sweating the Fortnite cards at 10 seconds left. So unless you're literally browsing these listings and just watching a certain few, it's insanely hard to just bounce around and bid on shit. I don't know. It's a really weird format. It's a really weird UI to use. It's just weird. It's weird. Yeah. Yeah, this format is awful. I'll sit here until my eyes bleed for Sonic. Yeah, Matt, did you just make yourself some popcorn and say that you're staying up all night or what? That Pokemon card with the dude on it was given out at a dinner for select employees. Pretty sure there's like 80. You know, it's weird that like items like that Ishihara card that have built-in rarity and scarcity like that, those are never items that I like. Oh yeah, Lee Artley, you damn right there's Fortnite cards. You damn right there's Fortnite cards. Now, obviously, I wasn't the age to, like, I just missed it, right? These came out in 2019. I didn't even know these existed. But, yeah, there's absolutely Fortnite cards. Is there a list of auction websites I should keep up with? I only have a few specific games I'm interested in. Only knew about eBay, really, until Carl finding you. The only ones that are really interesting, Cow and a Pie, there's like 5 of them. There's Comic Connect, Certified Link, Heritage Auctions, now Goldin auctions, and eBay. There's not, I don't think there's any. Told the kids dad won't be fun dad tomorrow. Did you also tell them that you'll take them out to McDonald's for no particular reason? We'll go get some McDonald's tomorrow night. Dad feels like splurging. Do I have a game that I have passed up on and regretted it later? Tons, Screaming Potato. Tons, tons, tons. Tons and tons and tons, Screaming Potato. I've been the underbidder on games that I've like totally rejected or totally why can't I think of the word? Regretted. I've been the underbidder and regretted it. I've passed games and regretted it. It's just part of the hobby. Just part of the hobby. Cyberspace with a $5 dono, man. Shout out to the sealed Mario Galaxy Army. Absolutely shout out to the Army. And I heard that the Galaxy just ended. Or the, this. 2,400 plus 20%, add-on $480. 2,900 about? For 9.4A plus. Yeah, didn't an eBay one just sell for more? Like, not very long ago? The Squirtle trophy ended at 60K. The sellers bought it for 90K. Oh my god. So, there's a lot of people getting crushed in Goldin auctions tonight. Fuck me. This is crazy. This is crazy. I really wonder what is going to be said, or if anything will be said, or what people are gonna think. Because it's really hard to convince someone now that they should auction their shit with Goldin after we're watching so much stuff fall flat. You know, even just easy shit like this fall low. It's hard to recommend Goldin auctions, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, just whatever. Just is what it is, but people will live and die by the end prices. 14,000 for a more understandable Mario 64. Wow, 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 wow. Next big things are Fortnite cards and MetaZoo. Oh, absolutely they are. Absolutely they are. What are those stupid Fortnite cards at price-wise? They're sitting right now at $2,300 for the 9 on the Black Knight. And the 9.5 is sitting at $2,750 plus 20% on both of them. They're doing pretty good. They're not cheap. They're not cheap cards. Large Big Macs and milkshakes. Exactly. Supersize that shit. Dad's splurging. Oh, Heritage Goldin, eBay, Comic Connect, and Certified Link. Certified Link right now has a really big auction going cow in a pie. But it's all graded games mostly, so keep that in mind. Yo, Matt, $5, man. I'm glad that you can also splurge on the auctions, man. I'm glad that you can splurge on your main man over here. Splurging on the main man, keeping it alive. Appreciate it, Matt. Have I ever been to the all-you-can-eat KFC in Saskatchewan? No, I haven't. Where is it? What city is it in, Clint? I've never heard of that. Lack of people knowing about it or having accounts at Goldin. Yeah, and I also wonder if some people actually did get caught by not having their bid limits increased, because everyone starts with a $10,000 bid limit. So I wonder if people didn't have their limits increased. It's really hard to say. Really hard to say. Yeah, almost every Super Mario 3 sealed now is going to run you 5K. Or 5 figures. That's just how it is, unfortunately. Super high demand game. Does this prove there's a strong sealed video game market or a strong heritage market? Yeah, that's the issue, Dukter, right? We've introduced the new variable of everything selling through Goldin auctions. So, you know, with this third variable now, it's super hard to gauge this. Super hard. Dragon, a lot of some things not as high as expected, some things did sell strong, I guess is how I would put it. Some of the really big items though sold flat. So whether or not they're justified prices, good prices, whatever, I think the overall consciousness for this auction will be that it went a little bit lower than anticipated on a lot of things. I think that's how I would overall summarize this auction. Because I'm hearing that some Pokemon shit sold low, and I'm hearing some other shit sold low. So yo, thanks, Wilsey. Appreciate you checking it out, man. I expected all of the Pokemon games to be higher, Joshua. Every single one of them. Just 1 second, I have someone at the door. Yo, Carl Jobst himself in the chat. Did you watch any of the auction, Carl? Did you see any of the results? What do you think, man? Carl, you son of a bitch. You talked down this market and then you bid on the Goldin auctions, didn't you? It was a Carl job all along. Just 1 second, I gotta go open the door. Sorry about that. Ugh. My lovely neighbor's having a party tonight and they decided to let me know. Can't appreciate a better neighbor than that, eh? Yeah, I had to fuck off as soon as Carl got here, exactly. You only check the SM64 results? Yeah. Yeah, I think that SM64 result is... You're curious my thoughts on the VGA 200K? Tough. Tough, Carl, is what I would call that. I would call it fucking tough for the person who consigned it. We were saying it's super hard because a new variable's introduced, right? So now it's Goldin auctions. So now, is it that the market's fine, but Goldin auctions doesn't have as many eyes on it? Or is it that there is actual weakness in the sealed graded video game market? But yeah, the person who consigned this and only got 240K, I think, after premium, that's tough, man. That's tough. So... And yeah, the VGA 95 is a confirmed second place. There is an 85 plus that exists. Or there is a 95 plus that exists. So no matter who buys this 95, they are buying a second place grade. So, just something else to keep in mind. Yo, thanks for popping in, Albert. Appreciate it, man. The going rate for an at least decent Harvest Moon SNES, I think you asked me to search it up here on Heritage that there was an 8.0 for you. Just give me 1 second here. Sorry I didn't do it the first time. The Harvest Moon 8.0 sold for 4,800, but that was back in November, so I mean, I would expect a lot of price movement since then. Like, this is going to be a pretty dated price point, but 4,800 for the 8.0 A+. Take it for what it is. Yo, Izzy's in here. I think the 1.5 was likely someone or a group of people that didn't understand that more were sure to follow soon after. It's not a one-of-a-kind item after all. Well, from everything I've heard, the $1.5 million Mario buyer is not associated with Goldin, is not associated with WATA, Heritage Rally. It is a private collector with a fuck ton of money who simply bought it. That's everything I've heard. Now, obviously, I can't, you know, substantiate it any further than saying, oh, people have told me. But take it for what it is. Obviously, they paid too much. Yeah, I know he did. I saw that, Larson. Jim selling it. Not Jim Halpern, a different Jim. But yeah, Jim selling the VGA 95. It's a tough spot. You know, it also shows that if you're gonna sell a VGA 95 game at this time, you almost have to cross it over or you're gonna take a bath. You know, you have to risk the crossover yourself. So... But, I'm just gonna go most recent bids again here. And see if we can see anything. The middleman, yeah, the middleman bought it. That's exactly right. It was the middleman. That's who bought it. $13 minutes on the Halo, sitting at 12,000 plus 20%, 14, 15,000 there. That's still running. Okay, this closed at 120,000 for the 9.2A plus. That was on here. We just had one sell not too long ago, actually. Most recent sales. 9.4A for 102,000, which was August 31st, right? So the Mario Bros sold really well, right? Great sale, right in line where it should have been. So, I mean, I wonder why they sold it on Goldin versus Heritage. I have to assume, Carl, that Goldin was giving out very good consignment rates. Given that this is their first auction, my guess would be, like, because Goldin had people going out and, you know, advertising for this auction, trying to get people into this auction. So I have to assume they offered super low consignment rates or other benefits of using the Goldin house. But that's my only guess as to why they sold Goldin versus Heritage. The Legend of Blue Eyes case only sold 475k, a crime against humanity. Keep in mind, Yu-Gi-Oh! Cases have 12 box, unlike most that have 6. The case should have sold for way more. Should it have vintage values? I thought an LOB box right now is sitting around like 40, 50k for a first edition LOB box. By that logic, obviously, someone should have paid at least the minimum per box, but you're into a Yu-Gi-Oh! Investing, speculating space where there's only so much money, would be my comment on that. I mean, even in video games, there's only so much money, but isn't the 95 almost the equivalent to the 98? Couldn't they resend it to WATA and sell it for profit? Arguably Simon Space, right? That is the speculative chance. That is the speculative chance that someone might have taken on the VGA 95. Each bid on Sonic gets me $5. Oh, Matt, you're so generous. So generous. Even that's BS. Someone has to be the first to buy and then pay the most. That's called early adoption. It's the way this works. Yep. Someone, yeah. You know, on some items where someone was the highest bidder first, right? It worked out great. The first person who bought GoldenEye 9.8 A++ for 20,000 worked out fucking fantastic. But sometimes you are the first bidder to these. Sonic is sitting at 360,000 now. No. Yes. I tell you, sometimes the mental math fails me. 360,000 now for the Sonic. Fuck. Yeah, you know, now we're down to the nitty-gritty last few here. I think we have like 6 open auctions now. 7, 8, 9. RC Pro-Am is still open, 9.8 A++, which is super interesting, actually. I did not see that one just sneaking its way in there. Maybe I can go RC Pro-Am. I'm worried about how they're going to spell this. If they're going to use... yeah, fuck. Maybe it never sold here? I don't know. If we can go Pro-Am Nintendo? Okay, so 968 plus April 5th, 3,120. Is the 98 A++ is doing pretty damn good for RC Pro-Am. I don't know what price we really should expect on it, but like... not doing bad. Also have to think having 2 copies of WATA VGA against each other in the same auction played a role. Not that many people willing to spend 200k plus. That is Vintage Values, I believe. That is baiting chat all night. Which, yeah. Yeah, I am loosely aware of him from other chats that he has been banned from, funny enough. Goldin was offering 110% to 115% to high-end Pokemon. Like, on top of the end price, you're saying, Admiral. They would literally give you an extra 15%, you're saying, to incentivize you to go with them? Yeah, you can send in a VGA game without cracking the case. Because the person who opens the VGA case and the person who grades it are 2 different people. So it still should be a blind process. This is my old copy of Sonic. I bought it off eBay for $1,500. Sold it a long time ago. What a world. Jesus Christ. Seriously, what a world. Yeah, RC Pro-Am is actually a super fun game. To the extent Carl has any chance to get the attention of the FTC, this auction is probably his best evidence to demonstrate consumers are getting hurt, especially for the SM64. Can you prove damages there? You're not an expert on prints You're curious, Zelda's also curious about the 550k Mario. The 550k Mario sold pretty in line, I believe. Where was that one? It was the Hang Tab 9.2, I believe. I think we saw a 9 point whatever sell on... Where the fuck is it? I just gotta filter differently. Let's go highest price here. Yeah, so 9.2A Hang Tab. I'm pretty sure that over here we had... If we go... Price highest first. 9.6A plus, Hang Tab 1 code. It is an earlier print back in April, sold for 660k. So this one here is a later print than that. Sold for 550 plus 20%, 660. It sold for the same amount. It sold fucking pretty strong, honestly. If we go by the last Heritage sale, but the last Heritage sale was back in April. So, I mean, comps are super hard to do on this stuff because that's so much time to pass. And yeah, the Zelda's still running. It's one of the few items still open right now, actually. WATA and Heritage aren't the reason collecting sucks now. My guess is for a select few rich guys, but a lot of even slightly uncommon games about a year ago when collecting started booming, but that's just a guess. SM64 sold almost a 1-to-1 ratio with N64. It's not remotely rare. Looking at total numbers sold versus remaining sealed copies is a bad correlation. Matt, I don't know if I even said that you said chili dogs all around. I might have missed your $5, man. If I did, I apologize. I got caught up in the guy baiting chat all night. Oh, Seth, what did you just say there? RC Pro-Am is one of the top 25 to 30 by most critics. I feel that 8K is a bit weak for the highest grade ever of that game. Well, we're at 8,500 now, Seth, so we're pushing over 10K now on RC Pro-Am. I just don't know where a game like RC Pro-Am should fall in all of this madness. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's a great game. It's just like, where should it fall? Yeah, PWCC does that as well for super high-end cards, like 250k plus. Jesus Christ. So you would gain the list price plus 15%. So Goldin keeps the remainder of the BP and seller fees. Interesting. Interesting. I still think this Zelda has a lot of legs, though. Where the hell is it? Right here for 190 plus 20%, like 230k right now, 220k, 230, 240, somewhere in there. I still think this is going to get bids. That's going to be one of the last one that goes. Yeah, that's exactly Chokeslime. That's exactly. Mint, that's the stupid word with sealed games. Divine mint. If Goldin flops in the game auction department, how long till we see them start doing VHS? Not long. Not long at all. I think we will see VHS soon. All depending. Depending. Did the auction end already? Yeah, Sleepy Marv. Lots of them already ended. Lots of them already ended. We're down to the nitty-gritty here of a few items still running. The point of video games is to play them. Go play the games then, Alan. Like that, you know, it's that simple. Like, okay, great. Go play them then. It just, like one hobby doesn't have to be the other hobby. RC Pro-Am is a great game, extremely common and high grade. Cases are out there as recently as 2019. Carl just looking for info on his next video. Yeah, that guy's just out to crash the market again. VGA 95 is a bonkers outcome. Literally can't get my hat on with that one. Yeah, seriously. Calrock, becoming a member. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, Calrock. You do get some emojis in there. You do get a little dot beside your name for now. But eventually the member program on here will become something more. So I appreciate you joining, and yeah, I will be adding more membership in the future because I want to do more live streaming in general in the future. Yeah, Leart, you are. The game inside could not be functional. That is what it is. Only 7 copies of RC on Pro-Am have come to the market since Jan 2019. I wouldn't call that too common. There's no way there are many 9.8. I don't know RC Pro-Am well enough to give a comment on that. But if High End says there were cases of them not too long ago, then I'm inclined to believe them. Whether or not they've come to the market already, that's another story. Does anyone grade not for sale games demo? What kind, Carl? WATA would be able to grade a lot of those for you, for sure. The Ishihara finished. Please note that the seller bought it for $274. $240, yeah, $274. What did it sell for, Admiral? Let's go take a peek. Let's go back over to the TCG world and see what's shaking. The Ishihara sold for $230,000, and they took a $44,000 bath on it. Okay. I see you, Ishihara. Holy shit. Holy smokes. Crazy. It's crazy, and that's why I don't want to overreact to only this auction house selling a little bit soft. Because we're seeing other collectibles selling pretty soft as well. Sonic is still chugging along here. We're almost at 400k now. Almost 400k now for Sonic. Yeah, games are pretty as display pieces, whether sealed or not. That's exactly. Like, a lot of people collect video games simply to display them, whether they're sealed or not. You know, no one is playing all of their games. It just is what it is. Yeah, get the dot next to your name. Steve Newsom, the Mario 64 sold for $780K. I think that was the price I was saying. How come there are no consoles or sealed unopened consoles up for auction? Because WATA does not grade consoles, so you're looking at VGA ones, and even then, they just aren't that prevalent. It's hard to get actual sealed consoles because in most instances, a sealed console simply means an unopened console. Yeah, look at all those emotes you can use. Look at all of those great emotes. At least young people won't think everything they buy will triple in price in a month. Oh, yeah, that too. I mean, there's nothing wrong with there being a little bit of correction. I just wish this was on Heritage so we could, with more decisiveness, say that this is a correction. But, yo, Johnny Ultimate Man, thanks for joining. Thanks for becoming a member, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Yeah, get the sub train going. Sonic benefiting from one not having hit open auction in like 2+ years. Yeah, Chokeslam, I was insane to see that too. That, like, I know some have traded hands privately for Sonic, but there hasn't actually been any come to market in so long. And Chokeslam, how well versed are you on variation? Is this actually a first print of Sonic? Like, I just gave up on trying to learn which one was first print with all the trademark information down here at the bottom. Do you know definitively if this is an early print, first print, anything like that? Yo, Addy's World, much appreciated. Thank you for becoming a member. Much appreciated. Many Intellivision games weren't sealed in plastic, and they still get graded. Yeah, that's exactly. There's a lot of pre-Nintendo stuff, Duke-Full, that gets graded just by being unopened. So when's the next Heritage auction? We have the one on Tuesday, as always, Tyler. But then the next signature auction is at the end of October. That is the next big one. I think it's right on Halloween, actually, so make sure you bring a costume. Make sure you bring a costume. Floodgates are open. Holy shit. Simon's Face and Izzy collect. Much appreciated, you guys. Seriously, much appreciated. Yeah, Yugi-preneur. PSA 10 down on the Lugia. Way down. Seriously, guys, much appreciated. Every single one of you. I appreciate it. It's unknown what the true first print is. I have a box with all the Sonic 1 variants I found. There were like 13 or more. Okay, that's what I thought, Chokeslam. But then I saw Mr. Hopper had a post somewhere where he was saying that this was a first print Sonic that is coming up for auction. And I was wondering why he had such confidence on it. Not to call him out. I don't mean to just call out John on that one. But I was curious if he, if there was a conclusion reached on those, so to speak. The Zelda has 2 minutes left. We might see Zelda close. We did see the Rattata print close at 36, roughly $43,000 there on the Pokemon Red. We did see Marvel close at 47,000 there. Turtles closed at 17,000, 20,000. So we're just down to the last few here. NBA Courtside absolutely exploding. This is another game where, like, NBA Courtside on N64, not something I would call rare. Not at all. But $7,200 for the 9.0A? Shit, those Kobe fans out here working. Working overtime, Kobe fans. Unicorn, you're gonna be so sad once you lose your dot for the next emote once you're 2 months. Yeah, I wondered that too, if he meant early print instead of first print. I wondered that too. Extra T in front of everything? What do I pronounce weird? What do I pronounce weird, Unicorn? I don't think there's anything. You wish you wouldn't sold your Sealed Galaxy for 25 bucks? Oh my lord. 25 bucks last year, Johnny? Who the hell were you selling it to? A grad sale? That's insane. Where the hell are the Dragon's Lair? Yeah, exactly. You still can't believe Final Fantasy for NES sells for so little. Well, we had the Final Fantasy NES. What did this one? What was this one? Because we had the 144K one on the 9.8. Shit, this really did end a little soft. $11,000, $13,000 for the 9.2A on Final Fantasy. Let's go ahead and take a peek. Because I don't actually think that's too soft relative to everything we've seen. 9.4A plus for 22,000 back in July. The 204,000, sorry, not 144. If we go back to October 6th, 2019, the 9.8A sold for, $7,800. 9.4A, January 15th, sold for $7,200. This is a 9.2A for $13,000. I mean, all things considered, that's a pretty damn good Final Fantasy sale, I think. It sold for about half, or yeah, almost half of what a 9.4A plus would sell for. I don't know. Maybe it could have sold for a little bit more, but that's just kind of what happens. That's not that bad of a sale, I would say. I get what you mean that it feels like it could, but Dot will forever stand for Day of the Tentacle. Yeah, you're going to get your Pepe with VGA slab soon. That's exactly. Oh, Melee. That's what I pronounce weird. You bought mine a few months ago back for $39. Still find them on eBay every now and then. What's my favorite game system of all time? It's such a hard question, Wick, because you get blinded by nostalgia. Like, my favorite nostalgia console is probably the N64. But, like, my favorite actual console that I played on and did my gaming on is probably 360. Which is a pretty, like, zoomer answer. But the 360 just had such... Like, that was my prime high school gaming. Where I did everything. But... Good, Liart. Good. I always need you in here hate watching, man. Peace out, man. You sold Sealed Halo for $1,200 too? I just didn't know. Yeah, man. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Pick N64? Yeah, like, N64, a fractional nostalgia is insane. Yo, thanks for popping in, Costa. I appreciate it, man. We're down to the nitty-gritty right here anyway. I'm probably going to watch what the Zelda sells for and then get out of here myself because Sonic is really the only one that has a lot of legs left on it. I mean, I guess the RC Pro-Am too, but And Sonic might keep getting reset at this point. It's hard to say. So the Zelda did end at 230,000. It is a Rev A print, like Chokeslam pointed out. I do just want to see if any did sell on Heritage recently at all. Because the Rev A print versus no Rev A print is astounding difference. It really, really is. So this was a 9.0, you know, no Rev print. And that's about it. We had the, oh yeah, then we go back to November 22nd, 2019. 9.0A, Rev A sells for $19,000. 2 years later, a 9.0A. Is this the same one? Or is it just the same print? Just the same print, I think. Sells for $230,000. What a 2 years it's been, hey? What a 2 years it has been. But yeah, if we talk no Rev A versus Rev A for Zelda, it is kind of the same as talking hang tab versus no hang tab for black box games. So, it's just one of those things. Yeah, don't forget to hit the dislike button on the way out. Exactly. Do I know of any sealed Sonic Advance owners at all? I'm pretty sure I'm a Sonic Advance owner. Let me just look at it quick. I'm pretty sure I have one out for grading right now. Let me just look at it. Sonic Advance. I think I have mine out for grading. I have Sonic 2 and 3 in VGA right now. I think I also have number 1 out, but it's not that common of a GBA game, but it's also not like a top tier rarity. See you later, Johnny. Appreciate you coming in, man. I don't think the first print Sonic, because I'm sitting here with my copy that I bought when it launched. Mine says printed in Japan on the back rather than made in Japan. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, there's so much little nuance in the Sonic that I hate it. I really want definitive answer on that before I do any kind of speculation on it. You researched it a few weeks in advance? Interesting, Tim. Very interesting. Very interesting. So if you guys don't know what they're talking about here on the back of the game, it's in the small text on the back. It reads, made in Japan. The very last words there, Tim is saying, instead of it saying made in Japan there, his retail copy says printed in Japan. And that is the variance that we are speaking about. Very small nuance, very small variation, but it could make a world of difference. What did you say about Play Cable? I missed it, Dukter. You have a manual for the Intellivision Play Cable. It's a little on the rare side. I have other Play Cable. Do I think would grade them? What the hell is Play Cable stuff for Intellivision? That is not something I know of. Thanks for the stream tonight and sticking this weird style of auction system out. Much appreciated. Thank you, Unicorn Fromaggi. I much appreciate you hanging out as well. Thank you for the $5. Seriously, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, that would be referring to US prints. Thank you, Thane. That is US prints only that he is referring to. The PAL Sonic has its own, its complete own variant that you have to think about. That is in relation to the North American copy only. Also, can we just point out that the Black Knight here is also still going? The Black Knight is still going strong. Pokemon Blue is looking like it's going to come to a close here. Crazy. Crazy night of auctions, seriously. Crazy night of auctions. I don't even know how I'm going to recap all of this yet. Because I don't want to just push a narrative of a market crash, because the Goldin variable really is important. It really is. Sometimes they sell copies concurrently, so while we can determine printed came out first, you can't rule out yet that made in Japan were also not out at the beginning as well. That's what makes this so fucking annoying, Chokeslam. That's what makes it so fucking annoying. Play Cable in the online streaming service they had in 79 to 83, 84 for the Intellivision. Not something I'm aware of, Dukterful. Not something I'm aware of. That's crazy. I did a decent amount of pre-NES collecting, but I didn't dive deep. Yeah, I will do another video tomorrow, Unicorn. I will. I need to go out on everything and just look at it all and now do more looking at comp sales between the two auction houses. Yeah, what's up, Matt Resells? What is up? Ask away, man. I'm sitting here, I'm all ears. Yeah, I know, right? I need to put market crash with a big ass exclamation mark and the Mario 64 selling for only 760,000 just for the clickbait. So, just for the clickbait. And it sucks, Stain, because you know what I mean? That's the easiest fucking clickbait there is out there. But it sucks creating narratives like that for people who don't even watch the video. Appreciate you popping in, Xylotic. I knew this was going to be a late stream, so I knew everyone wasn't going to be able to stick around for the whole thing. Yeah, K-Boss, the Mario 64 ended at, I always forget, 780k, I believe? Yeah, 780k on the Mario 64. So about half of what the other one ended for, which is pretty crazy to see. You have a 9.6 A+ Dr. Mario NES rated by WATA. What should I do with it? I sell on eBay, so should I sell it there or should I send it into an auction house? I'm not really into collecting sealed. Matt resells, I would probably send a 9.6 A+ Dr. Mario to Heritage if you can. Reach out to their consignment and see if you can put it into their auctions. They have a $10,000 minimum threshold of games, like of a combined consignment, but Dr. Mario 9.6 A+ might squeak in if you don't have anything else. But it's worth asking about anyway. It'd be worth sending to Heritage, I think. Yeah, Heritage auction scandal, repercussions in Goldin auctions. Goldin auctions gets absolutely shafted. Carl Jobst ruins Heritage auctions, or Goldin auctions. That needs to be the title of the video. Sonic First Print is not known, but no one really cares. Yeah, that's what I figured. If it's not going to be a clear differentiating factor, then I don't think it's going to be that important, especially given that we're talking about little, just little things out there. How do you people know that WATA isn't switching out people's games boards for better conditioning, sending back something else in a plastic case that ever won't be opened again? Alex M, at some point, you have to have a little bit of confidence in the company themselves. If they were doing that, they would have been outed for it almost immediately. It would be, what you're suggesting is very, very hard. Very hard. If we, you know, it's hard. Especially with most of the shit they grade being sealed games. It'd be incredibly difficult for them to swap out games and get away with it. Incredibly. Not to mention incredibly stupid. They can just make more money by actually grading them. Thanks for answering my questions tonight. Looking at the websites you listed, I found some items I'm looking for. For GBA plus stuff, is VGA 90 respectable? VGA 90 is very good on GBA. It still is cardboard, so you have to keep that in mind, Counterpie. Despite GBA being newer cardboard, 90 is still a very respectable grade on that. So, it's still good. Yeah, I think I have a Sonic Advance. So I don't have my GBA collection written down, Simon, so some of them get screwed up. But I chased after GBA for a long time. I just don't remember, because I either have Sonic Genesis or I have Sonic Advance. I know I have Advance 2 and 3, but my mind between Sonic Genesis and Sonic Advance always gets mixed up. Is that Zelda NES end price low or high? There's no real comp on it to give a meaningful analysis of that, Knights of Old. It sold for 230-ish, 240-ish K. It's hard to say. Super Junk Collector, $2 dono, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Has there been any high-graded in television He-Man sealed games or D&D Tarman? I don't think there has. I'll check on Heritage in just a second for He-Man. I don't believe there has been yet. Sonic is counting down, 8 minutes left. I will let that count down and see if it does close. If it gets another bid, I'm signing off. But we will count that down and see. It looks like every other auction has closed now. Let me go to most recent bids. I don't think I'm on most recent. No, I'm not. Halo ended there, 13,000. 9.4A. Let's see if Heritage has a comp for that as well. $9.6A for 31,000 back in July. Is that a weak sale? It's almost half as much as a 9.6. Should a 9.6 push it to twice as high? I don't know. I don't know on that one. The Sonic Adventure, 9.88++ for 8,000, almost 10,000. I think that's the highest we've ever seen Sonic Adventure sell for. This Zelda over here, 8.5A for a white seal. So you can see how much the variant difference there makes. 26,000 for this one versus 190 for a bit better of a grade on a circle seal. Yeah, there's just no point for them to trade out games. No point for them to trade out games. It just wouldn't make sense. Like, there's meaningful criticisms, and then there's, like, stupidity. You know what I mean? There's meaningful things, but... Oh, the 8.5 Zelda. The 8.5 Zelda, I don't know now. I forget. There's going to be a massive price discrepancy on Circle Seal Zeldas. 9.68 plus in September 2020. There's nothing recent. Oh, price highest first. We'll see. April, 9.2B plus, 28,000. 6,600 March 6th, July. Yeah, so this is the only real comp that exists on Heritage for this item. I mean, July 9th, I guess, 9.0A as well, 55. And 9.2B plus, 28. This one was 8.5A, 30,000. So, I mean, pretty good sale for this. Market crash hype party? Yeah, exactly. When's the next video? Probably tomorrow, Peekapoo. Probably tomorrow because I'm going to have to make a recap video of this. I will have to do a recap video tomorrow, so you can expect a more concise video than what the live stream was. I doubt I'll post the live stream. I usually do like to keep them their own experience and don't post them up. Just because I find that the actual live stream as a VOD isn't great. So I don't think I'll chop it up or anything. I'm just going to do a recap video of Heritage, or of Goldin auctions. And I don't know how much they're going to like it, unfortunately. I don't think I'm going to be too friendly overall with the results. In being honest with them, right? Like, in being honest with the Goldin results, that just... It didn't inspire a whole lot of confidence. It just didn't inspire a whole lot of confidence. RC Pro-Am is down to 4 seconds here. Please, God, just let it end. Okay, so 10,000 on that. Would there be anything about play cable stuff on there? Found a sealed NES Team NT game on a pawn shop for 80 bucks. Wow, Alex. Great buy. Great buy. Why are there no PC video games up for auction? They had amazing box art. Diablo, Doom, Half-Life. Defender. A Half-Life 2 big box PC game just sold for $1,300 today, I think. I'm pretty sure I had it on my watch list. Not graded or anything, but... Yeah, there was a Half-Life 2. PC games are starting, like, right now, as we speak, to become more interesting, let's say. They're being more... Oh, yeah, and the GTA PC was up for auction. Sorry. Thank you, Thane. The GTA PC, right here. I mean, this is a very interesting item here to have the fail script with it, which is just crazy, really. But, you know, PC games are coming. You're absolutely right that there are some insane PC games. So, yeah, in before I get banned by Goldin. Exactly. Exactly. I hope you guys enjoyed this auction coverage, because this will be the last time I'm allowed to cover Goldin. Has the high prices impacted the loose CIB game market? There's some NES ones I'd like, but some prices seem high, like Kid Icarus NES. If you chase after ones like that, Knights of Old, yes, you will see some price increase. Especially if you're going after Kid Icarus, like Silver Seal or even Hang Tab, then yeah, you're absolutely going to see an increase in price. If you're chasing after a kind of shitty Kid Icarus White Seal, though, you're not really going to see too much price action there. You know, the spillover effect really does hit mint complete in box games or mint cartridges. It doesn't do a whole lot to your average complete in box games or your average cartridges. Like, obviously there's a little bit, but it's an overblown amount, I think. I need to do more data analysis actually on it, but I think it's a bit overblown that there's a whole lot of spillover effect into normal complete in box or normal cartridges. The Black Knight here is actually going to be our last man standing, which is pretty fucking funny. See, the person here is playing the, they're playing the war of attrition. They understand that in order to get the Black Knight for a deal, they simply have to outlast every other bidder. It's not about paying the most, it's about being the last person awake. And Fortnite people understand that. When you're having a 10-minute build battle, the war of attrition is all that matters. Yeah, Millennium Vintage, it's fucking insane their auctions are going this late. It's actually insane. Like, it's just wild. I do wonder if they'll change anything with their next one. Kid Icarus doesn't have a White Seal box? Blarky, you can't do me like that. You can't do me like that. Oh yeah, Seth, seeing way more engagement on the live streams. The live streams has been growing, you know, great. Absolutely great. Which is just how it goes, you know. The more times you do it, the more times you get the regular schedule, all that shit. Was there actually a Sonic bid? Are you fucking me, Chokeslam? Like, that's it. I can't sit here for another 30 minutes. On PWCC auctions, if any item is bid on, the entire auction timer resets. Every game is able to be bid on until the very end. Oh my god. It's such a weird world. Yeah, see, Knights of Old, those are a lot of the ones that are going to see the effects the most. Those are the ones that are being heavily, like, all the attention went to the most important first-party games or character introductions. You know, those are the ones that are seeing the most effect. Absolutely, Knights of Old. If you just go to more regular games, you're going to see far less effects. Matt Huskinson with the $5. Man of his word. Every $5. $5 for every bid placed. Do you guys think I can squeeze out another $5 on Matt if I put the minimum bid in? Do you think I'm safe to do that? Or do you think I would have to have a $500,000 bid? A $500,000 price tag at the end. Mario went for 780k Schmotzky. 780k all in. Whoever's bidding on the Sonic must be in this chat and is trolling you, Greg. Alma, you might be right at that point. You might be right at that point. Someone just listed a 9.8 RC. What price breakthrough? What price did they list for? You think the highest public sale price for this is 40k? Wasn't there a Hyperstone Heist that sold really strong? Chokeslam? I thought. Are they going to give me a Bible? Does Heritage deal in the Bible or the band? Ugh. I'm used to eBay searching where I can just put in like really 66,000 there on Hyperstone Heist. I think that's the most expensive one. You're not getting... I'm going to call it dollars no matter what, Matt. I'm not giving you the satisfaction of pounds. Yo, Greg, love your work. I have a question. A sealed first print NFR Halo Collector's Edition Australian PAL version. I'm thinking of selling, but don't know if I should send it off for grading first or sell raw. Luke, simply because it's a Halo game. Now, I don't know anything about the PAL market, right? I don't want to pretend I do, but just because it's a Halo game and it's one of the games that has been in the big hype, speculation, euphoria, I would probably grade it first no matter what. Just because it's a Halo title at this point. The original Ultima games on PC Apple have been money for a while now. Is it me or is 5K for an 85 actually not bad? Well, I agree, Inazuma. I agree. 9,950. Yup, of course. Of course, breakthrough. This is like watching a baseball game in extra innings. Yeah, it seriously is. That's what I think of too. That's what I think of too. What did the Hyperstone heist hit? 50? Yeah, 66. Yeah. Yeah, you're just a Genesis hater, Chokeslam. I understand. If it, if it ain't Nintendo, it don't matter. I get it. I get it. Now that Sonic's actually putting Genesis on the map, maybe some people will give a fuck. Kid Icarus went out of production, out of print after the Circle Gold Seal. Games like SMB and Metroid went on to print more copies in the white oval, not KI. Yeah, that's so weird. That's so weird that I thought KI had the white print. Because I know, when you talk about those 85, 86, 87 games, it's really random about which one of them actually do have the white prints and which ones don't. And I don't know them off the top of my head. I do not know them off the top of my head. But I am going to sign off for the night. My girlfriend just got home. I am going to continue the chat in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, I'm pretty sure the link is just sitting down below. Join in the Discord. It's super chill. So don't expect it to be like, fucking wild mania or anything. It's a really chill group. We have a great community going in there. If you want to come join, if you want to hang out, talk video games, talk the market, talk speculation, talk grading, all that stuff, join the link down below. But other than that, I'm going to tune out for the night. I got to think about a video to put together about going over the results of this. I'm probably going to be talking in the Discord too about see what people are saying. I'm going to have to go and browse all the Facebook groups and see what they think, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for a great night. I'll be back live again on Tuesday. And yeah. See you guys next Tuesday, hopefully. Oh, also, thanks for all the donations. Thanks for all of those people who subscribe to the channel. Seriously, thank you so much. It all helps.